Page 20, Laughing Song. This is a first piece of a new chapter. So if you're any bit confused, just not quite getting it, not quite understanding it, please go back and review the first chapter again. If you're not understanding that stuff, you probably need to go back to the first book and review some of that. Don't be in a hurry to get through this. It doesn't work very well. Just take your time and enjoy the trip. Let's talk Laughing Song. There's nothing new here. We're just presenting stuff. They're talking about a waltz and all that. And you can Google a waltz and Johann Strauss and all that. Yeah. Look it over. I see it's 5 lines long, whatever. I just need an idea of how long it is. Treble bass clef, 1 sharp in the key signature. We're in the key of G major. Make sure you're doing the G major scale. 3/4 time. It's a waltz. So yeah, waltzes are generally in 3/4 time. Let's take it one hand at a time. Make sure we understand what each hand is doing. Starting with the right hand. I'm starting here. I'm not going to stay here, but I'm starting here. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. During the rest, I come down here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, rest. During the rest for measure 5, I'm going to come back up here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 3, 2. Measure 9, I'm going to cross under. Again, if you're doing the scales, this should be easy by now. Don't forget the F sharp, it's in the key signature. And then that's tied forever. And then measure 13, just lift up and come down. Now, on measure 16, you're here. And then scratch up and use thumb. This way you're in position to go on. They want thumb. You can do that because there's nothing else playing, and then slide out here for the last one. That's fine. Left hand, well, it's here. 1 and 2, 1, 2, and then reach down. 1. And then for measure 5, you're up here. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Measure 11. 1, 2, 3. So much for that. Let's put the hands together because there are different rhythms going on here. So it's 1 and 2 and rest. Rest. Okay. 2, rest. 1 and 2 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and. Make sure the left hand's only playing a quarter note there, measure 8. Up. You can reach down if you want. Okay, so you get the hands working together and then go over it slowly and carefully and get rid of the hesitations. Most of this you should be able to play without looking at the keyboard. You got to look down when you're moving around, but otherwise try not to look. And then we'll think about the articulation. Slur, rest, rest, staccato. Bump, bump, bump. The wrist. Measure 5. And lift up. That's a new phrase. Connect. The idea. So you put in the articulation, and then we think about the dynamics. MF is mezzo forte. This beginning, this first line is an introduction. So it's here, it's sort of both hands. Rest, rest. But then second line, MP is mezzo piano, and it's going to be for the melody, which is pretty much anything that's not a chord. Keep the chords in the background. See, that's the same. The melody is. That's all melody. So keep the chords in the background. Measure 9, you're going to go up and back down. Right there, and then come back. So, and measure 17, same thing. You're going to go up and back down. There. Remember, these hairpins, You look in the middle of them and see what's there, and that's your target. That's where you're headed. So da da da. There. It is better though if you can get comfortable enough with it, the notes and all, that you can feel these dynamics. Speed, just picture people waltzing to it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gentle speed, because you got slow waltzes and fast waltzes and in-between waltzes, and this is sort of an in-between waltz. My feeling of it. Don't copy me. You experience the music. Get into it. Feel it. And you express it. Let's play it very slowly together, just to check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do louds and softs. I'll do the staccatos, though. I'll give us 3 counts. 1, ready, and go, and 1, and 2, and rest, and rest, and 1, 2, rest. Off.